Okay, so big news came out this weekend. Not big in a political sense or stuff that'll move black people forward. None of that stuff. But big news, Usher versus Chris Brown.
Usher versus Chris Brown.
Yeah. So apparently, because Usher has his residency in Vegas. It's Chris Brown's birthday. Apparently, they said Usher threw Chris Brown a birthday party, like a skate birthday party.
They kind of cool.
I saw videos. It looked cool.
Yeah.
And then I heard rumors that they fought afterwards, and then Chris Brown's people jumped Usher. He was left bloodied, and then the next day, they were seen together like everything was cool. Mm-hmm. So people are speculating, like, did this even happen? It didn't. But other people was there that said, like, no, that happened.
You can't fake an event like that like it didn't happen.
Right.
Something happened.
Yes.
Now, maybe some of the details could be awful. When I'm hearing Tiana Taylor. Why am I saying Tatiana Taylor? What's her name again?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor is cool with both of them.
Yes.
And I heard this goes back to the AMA Awards, in which Chris Brown was slated to do a whole tribute to Michael Jackson.
Right.
We actually anticipated.
Yes, I remember.
You know what I mean? Because how can you do that and not celebrate Michael Jackson during that time? And for some reason, it was pulled at the last minute. Tiana Taylor was supposed to be a part of this, and she pulled out, or he felt she didn't fight enough for him.
Okay.
Long story short, so she was at the skating event.
Yes.
And as a result, from what I'm understanding, allegedly, Chris Brown asked her to leave. Like he had beef with her and this and that, grudging, holding on to this and that. And then, a few words were exchanged and Chris Brown began to leave and Usher followed him. And something ensued downstairs and some punches was thrown and Usher got his snot box rocked. Shout out Hassan Campbell.
got his TV turned off. His VCR does. Whoa.
Unplugged.
Whoa. But yeah, so when I heard that, I'm just like, Chris Brown will never get those violent, just those violent images of him off of him now. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it's always something with you. Like why? Why is it always you fighting or something? Because the next day, apparently, he got into it again with his crew and somebody else backstage or something to that effect.
Yeah, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, homie.
Yeah.
That's a part of that life.
Yeah.
And if things don't go right backstage the way you want it, or your rider, you want this, that. I heard it had something to do with his son or his daughter. His daughter, like the spacing, and so it's so many intricate moving parts. Because what happens backstage, it gets crazy backstage. And so things start, you become a little disoriented with how many people are around and this and that. And so, but that's a part of rock and roll. It's going to be a lot of sex, a lot of drugs, a lot of fights. And when you're on the road that much and you do what he do that much, I am not surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really got to be built for this rock and roll thing because it's your life.
But just so the fact that,
and that's not condoning violence. It's just
So a lot of people are saying that Usher and Tiana Taylor are going out their way to try to protect Chris Brown's reputation.
As they should.
You think they should?
That's their boy, and they know him better than anybody else probably do.
Okay.
And sometimes the media can take something and just run and make it something bigger. Because if we all boys and we get into a fight, how many times I got in a fight with my boys?
Okay.
And it's no big deal, but we're not celebrities.
All right.
But if I'm a celebrity, he is a celebrity, and we thumping, those are newspapers or clicks and it don't really mean much because of his reputation. They need to protect him.
Yeah.
They need to all come out and show a great face, but it is Hollywood too. So what you think you saw, you didn't see. What you saw, you didn't see.
Yeah,
you know how that goes. And so it's par for the course, especially if they all still really close and it's just some things that got out of control.
There was talks of them doing a verses.
Oh, them two.
Them two doing the verses.
Right.
I think that'd be a long, long night for Chris Brown.
Chris Brown got slaps.
He does.
He got some slaps.
Usher, do you hear? Usher sounds the same still.
He does. Chris Brown don't sound too bad. Chris Brown don't sound too bad. At least not
the cigarettes, cocaine.
Oh, that'll do it.
You know what I'm saying? It just.
That will do it. Yeah.
You a black.